today's episode, I'd love to introduce a very special band of which I intended to do a review a couple of times already, but I never managed to do it due to time reasons because I am exhausted at the moment. But this is just very important to share with you guys, so I will do it right now. When I first discovered the track All Alone by Hyena Motorcade some month ago on YouTube, and I listened to the introducing guitar lines, which have been played in the most enchanting way possible, there was no way back. No possibility for me to not immediately lose my blackened heart to this band. I then searched for more musical works of this band and discovered one official music video of a song called 10,000 Sparrows. This was the video which I discovered, and the individual devotion and musical aptitude of all band members completely left me speechless. This song promptly casted a spell over my own existence, and which even got stronger when the singer started to unveil his most precious vocal performance by slowly and emotionally carefully raising his voice towards the end of the song and turning it into an emotionally expressive masterpiece. Please regard the lyrics and don't neglect their significance. I am intensely fond of the metaphors which get conveyed through the lyrical development throughout the song for several times. So let's begin with the ultimate musical gem.
Across the sky, 10,000 sparrows, they'll never die. Vision narrows, faith is strong, has learned acceptance. This life's not long, practice repentance. Flashes and the rain pours. What in this life is really ours? Where is the love and humanity? Why is there so much insanity? Looking into your heart so you can be a part. Do not be
So when I first read that this special song, which you have now listened to, as well as their self-titled EP, which is also called Hyena Motorcade, has been released in 2013, I was speechless and I didn't believe it first. While I'm continuing with my excitement and high appreciation for this band, could you please pause my video or just exit the video in general and skip to their fantastic 10,000 Sparrows music video, which I appreciate a lot. Share it with all your friends and hit the like button to show your own appreciation. It would really resemble a true dream if those highly artistic musicians continue with their music and would even release something new. But now let's refer again to our actual episode of Enchanted Escape. Hyena Motorcade is a USA-based band which has been formed in Orange County, California during the summer of 2009. Initial band members have been the highly talented musicians Rick Cayley, who is also the singer of the band, as well as Mark Allen, who has also previously had great performances with his other projects such as BLOODPENNY or For Me Humans. He's also doing guitars on the band's albums. The band itself refers to its outstanding creations as a blend of post-punk, new wave, no wave, with of course a definite sense of blues-kissed alternative pop and West Coast indie features inserted within the musical development. All their sounds convey this very special feel of a musically melodic and very emotionally overwhelming impression, which only very few artists are capable of realizing and finally succeed to project their dreamlike musical passion onto the listener as well. Their songs also appeared for various soundtracks of American TV shows and movies. Hyena Motorcade also won an award, the Radio Flag's Best Artist Award for the Western US, which is very admirable. When it comes to members, their history, and the instruments which they're playing. First of all, the current members whose musical talent is visible on the EP are Rick Kelly. He is the main vocalist for the band. He has this very precious and warm and soft, smooth voice. He is also known for being able to play several instruments, including keyboards and saxophone on the album. Mark Allen is doing guitars and is also well known for being the head and main mastermind behind the band, and also behind many other gorgeous projects which you have to check out. You have my official recommendation to check out 𝐴𝐻𝐻, as well as BLOODPENNY. We've also got 𝐻𝐻𝐻, musically enchanting us in every single song, as well as Alberto Campos. He is the drummer whose great talent was definitely responsible for me to discover and fall in love with 10,000 Sparrows. When it comes to inspirations from the musical perspective for Hyena Motorcade, they have been mainly inspired by bands such as Bauhaus, David Bowie, Echo and the Bunnymen, the Sisters of Mercy, Joy Division, and New Order and the Psychedelic Furs, whose musical impact and influence is perfectly visible on the self-titled EP. This EP includes 4 different songs. First of all, we've got 10,000 Sparrows. The next one is Heartbreaks. We've also got Snowflakes and All Alone, possibly my favorite one. But I have also been discovering some additional tracks on YouTube as well as on Bandcamp, which were possibly meant to appear on the upcoming album, which has originally been announced to be published in 2014, because as far as what I know, it didn't happen so far, unfortunately. But perhaps you have completely different information about the band, or some band members could provide some information in the comment section. I would be so glad to receive some additional information about the current status about the band, which fascinated me so much. All I personally know about written statements within the internet was that John Ashton, the main guitarist of the Psychedelic Furs, also did a remixed version of my favorite track All Alone and mastered all the songs on this special album, claimed to lead the production for their first ever debut CD with a lot more songs on it. How I wish that this happens one day. On Bandcamp, I also discovered the additional song Shadows. This is another stunning track. It is not as dreamy and blues inclined as the other ones, but perfectly expressing the rough and dark early 80s post-punk atmosphere. The haunting voice of the lead singer in Shadows, in combination with the fantastically played guitar riffs, create a modern musical statement alluding to past times of the 80s.
She's out of her mind again, playing in the dark, no strength left to fight. Feels like forever. Shadows are closing in, poison pulsing through her veins. Losing her best friend, losing her best friend. The cost of this love, the devil is due. Skies are exploding, no longer blue. I knew right away that you were the one. When is this serious? Why is this fun?
On this track, also the great band history of Mark Allen gets visible, and he has been one of the first members of 𝐸_VODO, one of the absolute and highly impressive classics when it comes to the Californian death rock and gothic rock scene. Mark Allen is one of the main masterminds when it comes to the Californian gothic rock and post-punk scene in general, considering the fact that he emerged the project 𝐴𝐻𝐻.
The passionate touch. Oh, what a feeling as I walked upon the ceiling. Her soul was leaving dance, dance in the fire of dance in the fire of love. Oh, you can dance, you darling, just dance and breathe on me, and dance, dance in the fire of dance in 39 faces riding coattails.
So let's continue with the three remaining songs. First of all, I would love to begin with All Alone, which is my all-time favorite of this band. The introducing guitar lines promptly got me into the spirit of the song and casted a spell over my new wave and post-punk adoring existence. The melodic, very warm and smooth vocals increased my appreciation for this special song, especially the saxophone being played so well and mastered in such an impressive way. It creates this ideal contrast between dark 80s post-punk and new wave spirits, as well as the unique crossovers of blues-inspired soundscapes, which we have to adore immediately.
She stood there all alone as feral cats ran by, tumbling in Chinatown at night. Against the crumbling bricks, she braced herself and laughed out loud, called to no one for a drink. It wasn't long before she wilted, closing on herself.
I'd love to continue with Snowflakes. I'm especially fond of the slow and very deep, dark, moody, blues-driven and highly soothing introduction with the addition of some darkest saxophone sounds, which at some point reflect the exact same spirits and feels which get conveyed through songs from Sad Lovers and Giants. But not to neglect the vocal performances in this outstanding song, which are again, as in every single song of this band, perfectly expressing the deepest emotional spheres in the most intriguing and fascinating way. Surely a master track, which I'm gonna be introducing right now.
Don't let it in. You won't win. She left out the back door, walked into the sea. You better look out. The world is spinning out in space. You've got a blank look on your face. She's twisting in the colored lights. The moon floats in the cold dark night. She left out the back door, walked into the sea. You better watch out.
So the next precious song which I have to introduce is called Heartbreaks. What first reminded me a bit of dreamlike guitar lines by the 𝐿 or Cure, then evolved into a uniquely created own instrumental soundsphere. Again, the soft and very warm, smooth vocals of the lead singer emphasize all emotional spheres, stages, and individual steps of a lost love slowly fading away while trying to cure a broken heart and continue one's own path after a longer period of time, without this one special person whose impact and appearance slowly vanishes and fades away.
Your worries will fade in time. It all goes away. Lonely eyes, the heart beats faster near you.
Another track which I randomly discovered via YouTube of this talented band. I'm very fond of the guitar lines in the song, and the dark vocals turn it even more into a song which you never want to miss during times of the darkest passions unveiled.
Merging with the haunted world in her dancing eyes, looking for something we don't know yet. The time may never show us until these days have all come to an end. Looking for something we don't know yet. The time may never show us until these days have all come to an end. The rain-soaked streets are bare tonight. The love we have is all our own, giving all this love.
So now we have come to the end of this episode of Enchanted Escape. I will now lead you right to the official Bandcamp page of Hyena Motorcade. Go listen to all their songs and get yourself the official digital files of this precious album. Which song did you like most? You will find all those songs which I have introduced in today's video on their Bandcamp page. Of course, also the former Humans and Bloodpenny projects of Mark Allen. Consider leaving a like on Facebook for this amazing band to show your own appreciation for their amazing music, and of course for official new release informations about this project, and have the possibility to attend one of their future concerts if you're living in the US. On Facebook, they once stated that they are working on new songs, which sounds most exciting. Let's all hope together that this is going to be realized in the future, because this would be a true dream. As always, have a magically gloomy day. See you soon in my next video, and bye for now.